Hello, dear students. Hope you all are fit and fine. Dear students, today we will revise chapter number 6 Stone Soup in Bohemia, taken from our English literature book. Students, as you all know, that if a person has a sharp wit, that is, presence of mind, then he can change even adverse circumstances to his favor. And presence of mind is a more valuable asset than wealth or strength. So, students, let's discuss some main points of the story. A soldier reaches a small village in Bohemia and lodges his kit and settles for the night, tries to be comfortable. Yes, students, the soldier is the central character in the story. He is very witty and cool minded. As soon as he settles down on the pavement, he notices the hostility and inhospitable nature of the villagers. But students, he tries to be comfortable. But students, the villagers behave rudely. Okay, they are unfriendly with him. But soldier doesn't lose heart. He doesn't feel disheartened, and in spite of their rude remarks, he remains cheerful. Okay, and students, in order to befool the villagers, he concocts the story of the stone soup. He promises to spend the night there and go his way. Means he will spend just night there and in the morning he will go from there. The students, he doesn't feel upset by the unfriendly attitude of the villagers and he assures them politely that he will leave in the morning. And students, in spite of rude remarks, he remains cheerful and he tells them about the recipe of stone soup. Then he befools the villagers by telling them anecdotes. It means mangadant kahaniya. Okay, stories based on personal experience, we can say. Okay, he befools the villagers by telling them anecdotes. He flatters them. And students, the villagers are very simple and gullible. They are so simple that they can be taken in easily. They believe the stories about the stone soup, and very easily they are convinced that they are going to have a nice dinner that night. Actually, students, he sets out his plan to befool the villagers. He pretends if garlic, carrot, cauliflower, these vegetables are added to the soup, it will taste better. And finally, students, all the villagers sit around him and taste the soup. And he befools the villagers, and at last, students, he chuckles to himself. Okay, students. Now, students, read this story once again and try to understand. Let's discuss some questions now. Who was the sly old man? Was he a special person? Yes, students, the sly old man was the burgomaster. He was a special person because he was the chief magistrate of the village. The students, what do you mean by good for nothings? Students, it means idle fellows who do nothing but live on the earnings of others. Okay, good for nothing means idle fellows who do nothing but live on the earnings of others. The next one, Peter. How did the soldier react to the unwelcoming attitude of the villagers? Students, the soldier didn't feel upset. He showed no resentment. He kept his cool and cracked jokes with the villagers. As students, we can say that he flattered them and assured that he would leave the next morning. Dear students, next question. With what expectations did the soldier come to the village and what they fulfilled? Students, the soldier came to the village with expectations of a warm and friendly welcome from the villagers. But students, his expectations were not fulfilled because the villagers were unfriendly with him. Now, students, who was the burgomaster and how did he treat the soldier? Students, the burgomaster was the chief magistrate of the village and he treated the soldier with contempt, with jealousy. He regarded the soldier as a good for nothing fellow, we can say. Okay. Now, students, was the soldier disheartened? How can you say this? Students, the soldier was not disheartened by the adverse comments of the burgomaster and the villagers. He remained cheerful and cracked jokes with them. Let's discuss next one. What things did the soldier carry with him? Students, the soldier carried with him a leather kit and it contained a rough leather bag, a horsehair blanket and an iron cauldron. Okay, we can say the soldier carried with him a meager kit and it contained a rough leather bag, a horsehair blanket and an iron cauldron. The students, were the villagers intelligent a lot? No, students. The villagers were not intelligent. They were simple and gullible. वो बहुत easily बेटे किसी की भी बातों में आ जाते थे. Okay, they were simple and gullible. They readily believed whatever the soldier told them, and the soldier took advantage of their this nature. Now, students, next one. What, according to the soldier, was the speciality of the stones? Students, the soldier told the villagers that the stones were prehistorical and they were given to him by a saint whose life he had saved from wild elephants. And these two stones had the power to brew for him the most delicious and mouth-watering soup. In this way, students, he satisfied his hunger also by using his presence of mind. Now, students, I hope that all of you have understood this part well. So, students, read this chapter once again and try to understand it. That's all for today, students. Thanks and have a nice day.